You are watching Liberty Online TV.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange. This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
As people, it seems as if we don't even learn it at all.
Plenty finger pointing don't happen after the elections, especially after this dialogue back.
It meets the needs of the people, or the challenge and the way the people then look forward to for a solution.
Where did the bring West come into the country? Instead of them paying 0%, they will pay 5% on the value.
Because the oil those South Salon they want a two tax. And a two tax that they use for run the states.
But what is inside these budgets will be assure we see there is going to be room for macroeconomic stability.
Good evening, viewers, and welcome to another episode of the one-on-one program where they come to you live from Liberty Online Television within our Facebook, YouTube, and also on our website where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone. This net where they look at the Kush epidemic where they na the country now, especially among the youthful population then. And for help we talk about this particular issue where na a problem for Salon now. Now the studio this evening, I want to welcome again Ibrahim Samuel Duba, we in an acting director, drug prevention, education and training, a come out from the Drug Law Enforcement Agency. Good evening, Ibrahim, and welcome to the one-on-one program.
Yeah, good evening. How are you? And viewers or listeners, are good to know all.
All right, then we look at the topical debates now, whether among the Sierra Leonean community, be it on social media, be it in person. Now, one of the things then this way don't bring a whole lot of confusion because even the Sierra Leonean itself don't hop on the challenge. They trend the hashtag now where they say Stop Kush, Save Lives. From the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency. Not today, this particular Kush issue don't begin at the country. Before now, where it don't become rampant, just take we back on some of the things them where they do as an agency for prevent drugs na Salon.
Drug fights all over the world. I want to say Sierra Leone, not to just the country where they face drug fights. We get the global problem of drug itself. America, other countries, they're more sophisticated in equipment, in other things than past Sierra Leone, but they are still faced with the drug fight. We as a nation and from the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, in we own way, we done the fight as hard as possible for let we able minimize, at least cut them down, but we instead of they cut down, we don't see the population done the increase in the fight and the use of substances. Waiting done the cause that now because of the fact say the people where they serve for make we tell them the facts about the dangers of their substance they are, the people then not they able for absorb the information on the negative aspect of the drug, but rather they look at a normal from their own side of the view for say that they go into drug because of peer pressure, that they go into the drug because of domestic problems, that they go into the drug because of influences and lots of other reasons that they give. Some man are depression, some man go tell you say another job, but it go surprising for let you know now say apart from the one way they tell say no get job. You even get the one way they get job now where they lost their job them as a result of their involvement in this drug. So as an agency, we don't embark on robust community engagement, community sensitization, school awareness raising programs. Them we don't even use the caption for say catch them young. We go to the extent of going to nursery schools, kindergarten schools, because themselves they see wetin dey go on our community as small pikin dem at that early age. They don't they see their uncle them, they don't they see their auntie them, how they sleep, how they fold up by themselves, and all that as a means or as a ways for them we able to cut down on the drug use problem in the country. Again, it boils down back to family responsibility. We don't they see because of the hardship, the difficulties in the nation, we don't they see how Cobra now not get time again for monitor them picking their activities there again. They check on them picking their schooling activities there again. And that poor parents and neglect don't they lead to more increase in the youth man their involvement into drugs. Because I want to let you understand something. The gap, the age where we don't they realize of their youth man their involvement now from 13 to 35 years. And most times inside Sierra Leone, 13 to 35 years now people when they still there under parental guide, then still there under the mama and papa. And as a result of that, the final say if the mama not then also guide that picking, let's assume say from 13 to 25 years where they go school, and mama not there for guide them, and feel say no more say all by himself now in they take the decision. And they go in the morning, a camera he wants. Sometimes at times when the mama or the papa they just don't left money na morning, whether the pikin go school now or no go school now, it become indiscretion. So all of that they will get for the take issues like waiting on the spot check of who picking in a school. No wait past the tell you say you picking get program, you picking get activity before you go check on his school teacher. No. Go check on the picking on the spot where the picking don't even know. Take your picking in bag on the spot where you don't know. Check them all that thing and the names of the party that we picking the worker with. All that they go make you as a parent become very, very sensitive for you for know how you go able to help for prevent you picking, making not get bad party or bad friends will go influence and negatively.
The Kush show they talk about this net. The one issue where plenty people only talk about now how we the Canada country. Outside the supply chain day. From Onayo investigation so far. Also I don't notice say this particular Kush they pass for Canada country.
One thing I want to make you understand first and the fact say the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency they give nobody license for operate on illegal drugs or illegal substances, which means that the fact say we know they get any individual where we go pinpoint say yes, this person here now him don't get the legal license for carry drug. So it means most of these drugs where they actually where people they come with now illegal substances, and that means that smuggler, and they use divisive mechanisms them for smuggling substances they are into the country. But as an agency, if we get the required tools, for example, we need drug detection gadgets. It was surprising for letting know say we don't get drug detection gadgets. And how we go able get some of the information are through the community people that with the lace, through other law enforcement agencies that now with the lace, through waiting the port authority. Right? For example, when we increase with presence at the Lungi International Airport, we find out say we begin make catch of drug where they come into the country. When we increase with presence at the Queen Elizabeth K, now you notice say we begin to make catch inroads into waiting goods that way they can inside this country, because you get some people they come with medicine and drugs them. For example, the Pharmacy Board Act. The Pharmacy Board Act of 2001 say nobody not for can with, for example, tramadol above 100 milligram. But recently, because of the presence and the Wataki, we able to get some huge consignments of tramadol we come into the country. And not just tramadol, they also get this marshmallow. When are the shredded leaves, because the shredded leaves of marshmallow now we know say now the Kush will be the import coming into the country, but because of the present that one they don't reduce. So it means now people don't devise a mechanism where now they need not to the imported marshmallow now they even devise it to use it or look at shredded leaves. For example, don't the hear people they talk about kumbejara now leaf where we know in our community say that they grow for grape snake. But now, if they use kumbejara and use chemicals then for just add on top the kumbejara, it means people don't localize the formation or the mechanism for produce the substances themselves now. And other they don't involve it to that. Now, the one they will be they involved in the trade. But we need community people, we need the society, we need citizens of this country for make we able to come on board and know say this as a nation we need for fight and together. We don't need for be they call blames, we don't need for be they call names, we don't need for be they point fingers, but let we fight them together as a society, as a nation, because we know when we put we hand together, we all can will make an inroad and we all can will make a success in this fight against this drug in this country.
Not a secret say the one they were involved in this Kush trade, where they bring the different chemical and they leaves them. They don't even localize them, just the Kush you make mention of. Then now they mix the substance then so before they put her out there in the market. How best una don't work as an agency for go trace this particular source and try for enforced arrest?
Well, that on the side we not go details because of the fact say now purely covert operations and dandy. And if just people like say I can't sit down here, so I can't tell my enemies and they and I tell them say would they use this method for catching. They go before now they reach you, they don't escape common at the place they. We get what we call intelligence and we get what we call surveillance officers. When we get some of their information that with people that make we create the trust between we and the public, we and the people. We get a very open door policy wherein I believe say nobody not get barrier for can we office. Nobody not get any limitation for can share information with we. So I believe say anybody where you get valuable information can kind of number 2 Walpole Street office and make sure say you get this particular information and pass it on to we get for lead to the arrest and of anybody where you know say na a producer, na a manufacturer, or na person wey be say they do with trafficking of substances na your community. And once you get them valuable information and they act on them, they process them, they verify them. And when we verify them, then you can see what's the necessary actions what we can do or what we will do for make sure say we tap the people and they not for continue with communities. And mind you, the law very, very strong on you where get your host as landlord. You allow person where they can trade in drug na your community and na your host. That person they when the law catch you the person where get your host, you they forfeit your host and you go life imprisonment. And you that person where they do that drug trade, you they go life imprisonment. You not get any space for living in a society. The law very, very catchy. The law very, very strong. But people, they always they take chances of the law. Bokuman, they blame, say, hey, we know they do anything. Bokuman, they say, hey, what we don't they do? We questions of what we don't they do or we know they do anything. The one that way the law don't catch, they let they up to now, then they baba kayaka. Then they know who side and they. But because of some man of unfortunate it will fall into the traps of the law, it go feel say the law no go back.
Fingers don't they point at una as law enforcement agency and other people themselves who is supposed for work with una as law enforcement agency, for example, let the police say they know they take the fight serious. They know the people that were involved into this because when they see the community people they call on for join on the fight. Sierra Leone they don't really take them very serious. They know they publish pictures of people and they accuse say that they're the ringleader them. When they point finger say una the law enforcement agency not really serious, maybe una self get answer.
Well, people get rights to their opinion. Me, I can always say everybody in this country, one thing we democracy make clear and the fact say the freedom of speech. You get the rights to your opinion, you get the right to express them. But it not mean say what you say that the truth. And me, I always talk one thing, say, when are they in this position, so where they fed so, anything where they do na posterity. If I not fight and genuinely, the posterity will come back at me. But I know say what they do, I did one on the genuine cause, and that make I always done there on top of me own fight. And one thing where I go say, for example, with respect to what people they say we as an agency they take the fight serious. Well, you no go can give person information, then you expect no more say how you give the information as so for treat am. No, information need for be processed. What if e be say we don get scenarios or situations where e be say they don give fake information, and in the drug fight you no go do raid, at the end of the day you no get evidence. Wetin dey substantiate the difference between you raid and other people dem raid? Na when you go, you able for get wetin evidence for say yes, this na the cause of wetin we carry for, and we able accommodate with that exhibit. The exhibit dey show the difference of the wetin we dey go for. Na e make we rely on intelligence, and we rely on the fact say we need for verify information wey dey give we. And when we verify the information, we go into action, we hope for accommodate with enough exhibits for substantiate the value of wetin we go do the raid for. So therefore, when people give me information, we dey work on them. Other than we don't work with we, they go attest to the fact say most of the information we don't go don't work on, we don't make tangible evidence, tangible arrest. For example, the Marconi Times published plenty names and pictures, but some of them names and they not the real names of the people. You understand? So how we get for look at for let we process the real name of them people and they. And some of them people, they not even then any data recordings in this country. Most of them can tell say the vehicles already they use not license. You understand? Mm-hmm. So if they use vehicle not license, how you go able to trace the owner of a particular vehicle? Because all that they now a source of investigation. But at the end of the day, there are times people who can't just give information, then they want to let you act on that information one time, and you're not going able to act on the information one time. Because again, for take you either 1 day or 2 days, then when you process the information, now you can go on an operation. Drug fight now one thing all over the world, enough people like how you they go do other criminal raids. Because Sierra Leone we might be safe, because sometimes we might be lucky, we'll not get big cartels where they get themselves armed. But I want to let you know something. Even as we too they say with the profess, we see, we might not get that kind of situation there, but we might not even know whether some of them people then they get armed guard officers them or get armed people them when they in their own protection shades.
All right, viewers, in case you just tune in, you watch the one-on-one program where they come to you live from Liberty Online Television, within our Facebook, YouTube, and also on our website. And this night, we talk about the Kush epidemic within the country now. We get the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency. And at the studio, we get Ibrahim Samuel Duba, in an acting director of Drug Prevention, Education and Training. We come out from the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency. If you say for the watch we get a question, you get concern for Ibrahim, do up in the comment section at any of the platform them where they watch with this evening. We they continue with the program and we they look at another issue again, Ibrahim, where a lot of people they don't get concerned about. Una they say una need community involvement. Una want the people them join una in this fight. But people don't join una. People they do their own independent investigation them. Bring come the information there so as a source we will be a lead for investigation. But nothing the agency no they do.
That's kind of the word now. We don't know. But I believe say we don't do something. In fact, one way where we want to educate the public in the fight or the way how they go join we don't see how some other communities they do their own fight now self. They hold the boys them, the victims them, bab them, they hold them, then beat them. Not also we want to let people then join in this fight. We want to let people then join in this fight for make them understand say this fight for be coordinated. This fight for be in a process where you be say it go help that man for making able to see reason for transform. Because obviously most of them victims they are where they into this drug use. They go tell you say they want left. But they don't know how they for left. So if you all that man we know well, we want left something nothing about something, you catch a bitter. You understand? Which kind of way you want make let that man see say what he did into na bad? No. We not feel saying that in that kind of way we for join this fight. Let we join in this fight and raise the awareness to the people. Many them find this particular substance use uninterested in them. Make sure that the interest we then get in their substances there go reduce to 0.000, so that even if they see them, they not go get the reason for going into them. Now that kind of way then we need for raise this kind of awareness, so that the person will know say no, this substance no good. This why I not fine for me. This why I get this kind of effect. This why I not a good thing for me. When once the person don't get that kind of awareness, that kind of notion then in them, and like the person say, I mean no get interested. And also how they want for make we fight this fight. Now the way I feel say make we need for able communicate and well. The channel, you give me reliable information. For example, you don't see somebody with the process. You understand? You don't this person here. You know the host. You know the side. But the person go can't tell you say, hey, me I know this person here. And we always they tell you say your identity will be protected. Nobody no go no say that you give me information. Nobody no go hear you name call by this particular talk. You understand? Always we need for let you know na credible information. But most times the people that you can't give share the information. That person then I'm so personal. And I don't let you know say me and me and the face self. How you go get you gonna give okay now we they take all the information because whatever happen for the case is still they make a lead way. You understand? But now, when we get for make an insight into that investigation, that information we don't can give it. When you get for know the route in, and you get for know the route out. All of them places that we don't make a success arrest. You understand? If I tell you something, they get more than 10 or 5 roads for come back. So sometimes now one road you know for enter. If you not be don't know a better investigation, you know you go enter, but you don't know how for come out. Not so you don't go lost your life so. And investigators are humans as well. The police officers or the law enforcement possibilities now human as well. You don't go put a law enforcement somebody in your life back into risks. Journalism, what you can say, you the news, not so. If you go do the news, then the news not come out, the news they come out. Or you not go turn the news, not so. So therefore, it means you they send investigators or they send somebody into that kind of cases, then you get for equally get the protective shield again for able to know what they go into and how it for go and how it for come out. So that it make we process and we deal with them it really trivial and how for deal with them really difficult for deal with drug traffickers, because these are people where they use every divisive means. They even use some of Unayo personnel.
So the information then where they viral now, where they flood the social media, how normally una can make use of them?
We they use them. We process them. For example, like we get names and way Marconi Times publish, but like I tell you, most of their names and when they publish, they lead to other people. And most of their names and they know to the right or actual names them, now AKA names them. You understand? You get for try for know with this name how it lead to this person. For example, how it connected to this person. What now the linkage between this person and this person? Would that get for you another reliable source with respect to the reliable source of this person information where they give you connected to this person? And most times, then people that where they in Marconi Times publish, these are people where we say they're not this alone. Now business that they can do, and that they don't make to understand say that they can with them substance there. But how forget them now? You get for just we get for use the Interpol. You understand? You get for use the Interpol, but even if you get for use the Interpol, which connection you get for this person outside and say a day?
How is that possible for an agency where the government will say, "We're not even get enough staff there"?
Yeah, we not get staff there, but wait till I tell you about collaboration. If not a collaboration, the agency this agency for don't die. Now collaboration make this agency don't exist this long because we they use other law enforcement agencies there. We they use TOCU, the Transnational Organized Crime Unit. The Transnational Organized Crime Unit composed of other institutions like ONS, the IIS, the SISU, the FISU, all of that composed of the TOKU. You understand? We'll go to the border lines. You understand? We they use immigration, we they use NIA, we they use Port Authority. You understand? All of that now in collaboration don't they make, we don't they get that kind of working relationship.
So basically now not only they survive on collaboration, if other institutions they not join on and are able for stand alone and do now work as an agency, we should say this government or any other government will be done in existence, not take on our work really serious.
Well, no one, the word where people they say no one take work serious might be, but again, me, I believe say would that make we government? Now you, me, now we make government. If you not give me the relevance, you understand? I believe say now people don't know we relevance. As an agency, the powers don't they from parliament we don't give we the rights, not to just we as individuals come and form we self. Now a power we come out from waiting. Parliament now inform this body. So what we need no more now the resources. We need the power. We need I will say the capacity. As an agency like my boss talk na parliament, we not get a staff capacity of over 20. Now 14. Nationwide, 14 staff. You understand? And how you expect that 14 staff operate for over 8 million people as a nation? You understand? And we're not the only they provide security or drug protection for just this country, because we get for protect the country, we get for ensure say other external substances not come. Because in as much as we dey prevent drug not come in the country, we get for prevent as well. Make we your country not serve as a hub for transiting of drugs to other countries.
All right, we continue with the program One-on-One, where they come to you live from Liberty Online Television. We still get Ibrahim Samuel Dugba, we come out from the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency and in an acting director for drug prevention, education and training at the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency. And now let me look at the rehabilitation. Now one way plenty people believe say the country need a national rehabilitation center, especially with the spread of this Kush now. How una will continue for talk to relevant authority them for make them see the need for collaborate, just like how you say, una basically they survive on collaboration. Maybe una go get another rehabilitation center.
Okay. You see, with me now, I get this strategic master plan. This master plan now for 2023 to 2028. It takes lot of efforts, sleepless nights, brain work for make we able to put this strategic master plan together. And when this strategic master plan become into existence, it even gets a validation winner from ECOWAS, which means other parts of the world, like the sub-regions of Africa, they use the strategic master plan as a way for combat the fight against drug. Now they your countries then. But we as a nation not look one give this strategic master plan the relevance. In a sense, we depa what we call everybody they fight in your way. But now, under this strategic master plan, we get four main pillars. The capacity building, the drug demand reduction and social reintegration, when I under the rehabilitation facility fall under. Then you get the law enforcement. Now, then after which you get research. Research always the help for make we able know the prevalence, because drug fights now evidence-based fights. If you not get evidence, you understand, you cannot combat drug fights. One thing what we need right now, we need a statistics, a research for able to tell we who sign at the prevalent use, they will get the highest prevalent use of drug use in this country. Right now, we just the fighter. You understand? But when we get such research, it help we for able to know now which community we need for engaged more. Which area we need for engage more, We get 14 or 16 districts, not so. So if we get research, we're able to give informed policy, informed decision within which area we need for target and which area need more robust activity in the fight against this Kush. Now we need that kind of data then. Now we go to waiting the law enforcement. I don't start from research and they come to law enforcement. The law enforcement aspect we always play on two parts. We play the prevention, we play the arrest and prosecution aspect. But we emphasize more on the prevention. Why we make we emphasize on the prevention? Let we prevent the existence of the drug force. When we prevent them, then the reason for let we fight or arrest people, they may not go there. You understand? So now, when it comes to the area where the arrest need for the effect, now we know now say if the person not gets interest in the substance, you count and say you need the attractor.
So at this particular moment, now, how you can describe the Kush abuse in the country, especially among the young people?
Well, most trend they say it they on high.
What
yes.
do you they say?
Yes, it
from
they
the
high.
agency, what's in the data?
Of course, it they high. The agency data they show high because even with office right now, we not get blue. Every day from what don't begin psychosocial counseling sessions them. Every day we they get past 10, 15, 20. Where they come per day. You understand? Even when the rehabilitation, the state rehabilitation, where it then Hastings, so where they say for we can do registration day. Right now, the registration number we get in our office for the one we don't count. We get over 200 and something people we don't count, where they're on the waiting list for the next intake process. You understand? So it is high. And wait, the one that will they refer because we get some emergency case there. We know they wait for say pass they get for wait for going to that state rehabilitation. We they assess them, we give referral letter to SLPTH because some of them cases are really severe. At the moment when they encounter, they will just address some psychosocial need immediately, but a need for probing for mental health problems.
All right.
You understand? So it's yes, I will agree, it's on the increase, but it takes me and you two efforts. It takes the national effort, the state effort, it takes the people of Sierra Leone effort for make we all can collaboratively. And emphasize on the word collaboration because I believe say we are a resilient nation. It would not prove them for the 11 years civil war. We don't prove them for Ebola. We don't prove them for Corona. When we come together as citizens or people of this nation, we defeat that thing.
All right, many thanks, Ibrahim Samuel Dugba, where you come join we in the program this net. We can talk about waiting the drug law enforcement agency don't they do for ensure they eradicate the substance abuse, especially the Kush. We'll talk about this net. From time to time, we will bring you to the studio. Like can give the viewers them the update, but waiting I don't do now. As you don't rightly listen to Ibrahim, he said the numbers are high, then data will then get from the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency. They inform them, say, they become alarming and everybody fights. They need the community, they need salon people for join them in this particular fight where they're into now. Well, continue for watch Liberty Online TV, within a Facebook, within a YouTube, and also within a website where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Many thanks for another watch with this net and the part of the conversation. Mina Khadija Bangura say, have a good night.
As people, it seems as if we don't even manage it at all.
Plenty finger pointing don't happen after the elections, especially after this dialogue mark.
It meets the needs of the people, or the challenge and the way the people then look forward to for a solution.
Where did they bring Westcam into the country? Instead of them paying 0%, they will pay 5% on the value.
Because the oil those South Salon they want a two tax. And a two tax that they use for run the states.
But what is inside these budgets, we see there is going to be room for macroeconomic stability.